The reality is that ChatGPT has completely changed how business operates. But most entrepreneurs are still getting left behind because they are stuck using outdated, weak prompts. After spending 5 years deep inside the AI trenches, launching companies and building internal tools, I can tell you the top 1% of business owners are leveraging this technology in a fundamentally different, more powerful way. So, I am about to reveal the 6 game-changing ChatGPT hacks that you can immediately use to absolutely blow up your business, even if you are just getting started today. Number 1, you absolutely must upgrade to ChatGPT Plus. And finally, stop being a cheapskate, because the small monthly fee is one of the best investments you will ever make. Seriously, that single seat will cost you less than one quick lunch meeting with your team. Yet it instantly buys back hours of your most valuable time. You need that upgrade because it unlocks faster speeds, better integrated features, and all the advanced capabilities required for the next 5 secrets in this video. Now, here's a critical mindset shift. If GPT isn't responding like it actually knows who you are and what your business is about, it's purely because you haven't properly introduced your entire world to it yet. That brings us to hack number 2, building your foundational role master prompt, which is the key to truly maximizing your results with this tool. To truly scale with ChatGPT, you must create a comprehensive master prompt for every single role within your entire business structure. This means documenting everything about who you are as the CEO, your team size, revenue figures, current projects, customer personas, and all product details, so you can feed it all to the AI upfront. By providing this deep context first, every single response you receive will be 100% customized and surgically relevant to your specific situation. The genius way to start this process is to simply tell GPT to interview you with the specific instruction to create that master prompt for your executive role. It will instantly generate a list of essential questions, and then you can jump into voice mode to simply answer them conversationally as it transcribes and builds the prompt for you. Once complete, you save that entire output as a clean PDF document, which is incredibly powerful because that one master prompt can now serve as the baseline for virtually any other AI model you use. With this baseline knowledge, ChatGPT can now draft entire playbooks, analyze complex financial statements, suggest critical levers to pull for improvement, and even score job candidates for your next hire. Ultimately, success in business hinges on proper sequencing, and if the AI's answers aren't perfectly aligned with who you are, it simply cannot sequence your next move correctly. Now, if you want access to my entire internal AI operating system, which includes the master prompts for every role and the exact prompts my team uses to automate departments, check the first link in the description below. Once GPT knows you intimately through that master prompt, the next step is to give it a job by creating very specific system prompts for each of your departments. I genuinely believe these finely tuned system prompts will become the future intellectual property that people will pay a massive premium to acquire when buying a company. These are not casual chats. They are hyper-detailed, highly structured instructions, telling the AI exactly what precision work you need it to perform every single time. You can already see apps being built entirely through English prompts, as the backend uses these system prompts as the guiding code to generate complex software functionality. To craft your own powerful system prompts, first, you must clearly describe your absolute desired output, making sure to add all the necessary constraints regarding time, budget, and tools. Next, refine that initial output within a Canvas environment, treating it like a living Google Doc inside ChatGPT, where you polish the tone and feel until it's perfect. Then, the magic step is asking GPT to write a detailed system prompt that would reliably generate that exact polished output you just created, which it delivers in seconds. You simply copy that generated language, paste it into a fresh chat window, and test it immediately to confirm the consistency, which is where the true power is revealed. This new system prompt acts exactly like a reusable stencil, allowing you to consistently generate that high-quality output anytime you need it without starting from scratch. Here's a pro tip. There are 7 specific keywords you can inject into your prompts that will dramatically alter the AI's execution to get precisely what you demand. The first powerful keyword is act as role, which clearly sets the expertise or the required voice, such as telling it to act as a world-class copywriter. Next, use the command, do a deep research, which forces the AI to search broadly, reference all information, and then synthesize it with verified citations. When you add first principles, the AI deconstructs the entire topic down to its fundamental, undeniable truths before rebuilding the final answer logically from those base facts. My favorite is the devil's advocate instruction, which forces the AI to stress, test your assumptions, list potential failure modes, and provide a strong counterargument. Always include constraints first, because if you don't specify time, budget, and tool limitations, the AI will default to generating answers that are entirely impractical for your real-world situation. The format as command is used nearly every time, telling GPT to return the data in a strict structure like YAML or JSON, which makes it instantly usable in other software. Finally, always end your instruction with verify and cite, so you can confirm every claim the AI makes is fact, checked against a verifiable source with an inline reference attached. With a system for outputs locked down, it's time to make your conversation context permanent by running your entire company through project folders. You should be using these project folders to save the complete context for every single ongoing initiative, including all relevant documents, sales figures, and even exported email threads as PDFs. For example, you can prompt it to act as your board representative, analyze all the stored investor updates, and generate the exact insightful questions you need to ask the CEO. It will find specific data points, like a drop in gross margins on page 67, and then draft the perfect, tailored email reply in your voice, saving you literal hours of work. The incredible benefit here is compounding context, because every single chat you have within that project will use all previous information to perfect the next response you receive. Project folders isolate context, meaning your campaign outputs and proposals will only be as good as the specific information you feed into that dedicated workspace. To update the context for your entire company across every interaction, you must now update your custom instructions at the account level. Think of your ChatGPT account as your company's central brain, and these instructions set the universal behavior like preferring short, bulleted points or always using a direct 8th grade reading level. This saves your progress forever because every future reply, regardless of the chat, will adhere to your specified tone, structure, and preference for avoiding fluff. Now we can finally unblock your entire team by taking those powerful system prompts and productizing them into custom GPTs that serve as instant team tools. These custom bots are the single most powerful way to leverage ChatGPT because they save you hours of repetitive setup and can be instantly delegated to your staff. My own process involves constantly creating system prompts to solve major bottlenecks and then locking that hard-won lesson into a dedicated custom GPT for permanent use. For example, I built a GPT that, given any person's name and a topic, will instantly generate a full 2,000-word book outlined based on their ideas and style. When friends wanted to use this powerful tool, I didn't hand them the complex system prompt. I simply packaged it into a custom GPT and shared the link. The setup is simple. Go to the GPT creation section, input your refined system prompt as the core instructions, and optionally upload your master prompt under the knowledge section. Once you pilot it with a small group to ensure it performs perfectly, you can roll it out company-wide, knowing that your team cannot mess up the output by freestyling outside the defined behavior. The more of these custom tools you code into your business, the faster you will naturally grow, because you have effectively automated the correct behavior across all departments. If you follow these 6 hacks, your business growth is guaranteed, because ChatGPT stops being a mere chatbot and becomes your true creative operating system. You must start using it as your mission control to diagnose exactly where you are stuck and figure out the best pathway to overcome those specific problems. In the near future, when most problems can be instantly solved by AI, the only real skill left to develop is being the director who intelligently decides which problems are actually worth working on. Your only mission today is to go into the platform right now and finally create that foundational master prompt, so that AI handles 92% of your creation work. This frees you up to focus that precious 8% on your unique craft, the cultivation, curation, and final brilliant editing of the AI's output. Remember, your system prompts are your new, highly valuable intellectual property, and the more you invest in them, the higher a business valuation you will command when it comes time to sell. So start implementing these strategies today. And if you need my entire operating system to skip the learning curve, that first link in the description is waiting for you.